Welcome to Breathe Fitsugar. I'm Nikki Nie, and today I'll guide you through a 30-minute yoga flow to help boost your energy in the morning or any time of day that you need to charge up. Let's go ahead and begin with a deep breath in. And out. And take a moment to just check in with your own energy right now, today, in this moment. Notice how you feel. And we'll begin to organize your energy so that you feel energized in your body and calm in your mind. So let's start with 3 cleansing breaths to release any CO2 that has built up from your night's rest of breathing shallow. So this is a way that we can forcefully exhale the carbon dioxide out of the lungs via the breath. So it's done seated. We'll take a deep breath in right here through the nose, sit up tall. And then exhale, fold forward, blast the breath out of the mouth and really whoosh it out. So it's a really forceful exhalation. Empty the breath completely out of the lungs, and then deep breath in. We'll take 2 more. Pierce the lips, exhale, fold forward, blast the breath out. Good, 1 more. Deep breath in your own time. Don't be shy, let it go. And then just take a moment there, sit up tall, feel into your own body. That's called Mukha Bhastrika. It's a way to start your day, even if you don't have time for a full practice, just to get yourself energized and clear. And let's move into all fours position now. So tabletop, bring your wrists under your shoulders, knees under the hips. And starting to connect your breath to the movement. Inhale, go ahead and open up your chest, drop the belly, look forward into cow pose. Exhale, tuck the chin, widen your shoulder blades, engage the abdomen for cat pose. And go ahead and take this in your own way. So the movement should reflect the length of your breath. And so we're beginning to find this awareness of the breath and allow that to be the bridge between your body and your mind. Take 1 more just like that. See if you can deepen your breath in and out and starting to find more mobility through your spine. And then on your next inhale, come to a neutral spine and just go ahead and just take the right knee into your chest and kick it back. So bringing some lubrication to the joints, starting to find some movement through the lymph. And then keep your right leg back. Go ahead and find your balance by extending the left hand overhead. And we'll exhale, take the knee to opposite elbow. Deep breath in, extend the body nice and long. Exhale, knee to elbow. 1 more like that. Really using the breath to power your way through this movement. Let's go ahead and take the other side. Take the left leg and just gently take those knee kicks back. Feel the hip open up, getting your day started. Go ahead and extend that left leg back, right arm out, and on your own time, using your breath as your guide today. The more that you're able to shape your breath, the more that you're able to shape your body, shape your mind, and ultimately shape your life. We're getting it started right here on your mat today. 1 more. And then go ahead and find that all fours position. We'll take a modified side plank. Extend the right leg back and slide yourself over so that you're balancing on the left arm, right arm overhead. Take a deep breath in, open up your chest, and go ahead and start to take some big arm circles. So now working through the lymph under the armpit and just reducing any stagnation. So a lot of times it's not that you don't have the energy that you need. Go ahead and reverse the direction of the circle. It's just that the energy is scattered. So this practice is really helping you to move energy towards your chest, towards your spine, so you can be really amplified today. Let's take the other side. So go ahead and extend your left leg back and rotate onto your right leg so that you're balancing on the right palm. I'll face the back so you can see it from this side as well. And then go ahead and when you're ready, begin to take those sweeping arm circles. So if you're doing this practice, that means maybe your energy's a little bit low or feels low. Reverse the direction of your circle. But oftentimes it might just be stuck or stagnant. So with these big movements, helping to open up the lymph might already start to help you feel your energy flow better. All right, go ahead and come back to all fours position and take a deep breath in here. Shift forward and turn on your core muscles, bend the elbows and lower all the way down to the floor. So keep your elbows where they're at, the top of your nose to the floor, squeeze your elbows back. We'll work dynamically through Cobra Pose. So on your next inhale, use the muscles of your chest to lift your heart up, squeeze your elbows back, but keep your gaze towards the top of your mat rather than looking up. And and then exhale, lower down. So we're gonna build the inhalation here. So inhale, rise up for 4, cobra pose, squeeze your legs together, bringing your pubic bone into the mat, and then exhale, lower for 4. We're gonna increase the inhale now to 5. Inhale, rise up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lowers to 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, take it to 6. Deep breath in, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, lower to 4. Go ahead and take yourself through 2 more rounds on your own. Inhale, count to 7, and then 8 counts. So when we're working to amplify our energy, we really want to work on increasing inhalations. That helps us to build this energetic, we call in yoga pranvayu, which moves our energy in and up, taking it away from maybe our racy mind and bringing it more into the spine, into the heart center. Good, and the next time that you lower down, go ahead and inhale, press yourself back up to all 4s with that long, deep breath in, and then exhale, take it to downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your feet a little bit closer together. Inhale, lift your right leg up and just give me a little pulse of the right leg, and then a bend and stretch of the right heel towards the glute. Again, we're just starting to lubricate the body, wake it up, lower the right leg down. Inhale, take the left leg up, same thing, just gentle little pulses. Feel the stretch, maybe you get a little crack or pop in the body. Keep the legs straight and long, and then just a bend and stretch of the heel kicking up towards the glute. Remember to breathe here, no holding your breath. And then go ahead and come back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here, that long 8 count inhale. And then as you exhale, bend your knees, look forward and step towards the top of your mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Hands could come to the shins, chin to the chest so that the spine is long and you're not looking up again. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips. Squeeze your elbows back. Inhale with a long spine, rise all the way up to standing. Lower the arms down, take mountain pose. Pause and start to feel your own energy now. In just a few minutes, starting to sensitize more to your life force as you begin to bring that vitality to your whole body. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead, lift up nice and tall. Exhale, go ahead and cactus the arms, bend the elbows, open up your heart, again without looking up, just looking forward. Inhale, bring the hands back overhead. Take 2 more like that. So today's practice, we're working with back bends primarily to increase your energy. And a lot of times in yoga class, we see that head looking up so often. Go ahead and bring it back to center. Squeeze your legs to touch. We're gonna take a lateral stretch as well. So again, we're just bringing more space into the rib cage. Bring it back up to center. Exhale to the other side. That's gonna help us to increase the inhalation when we have space in the ribs and the chest. Go ahead and take 2 more like that. Right and left, right and left. But when we take the gaze up through our practice, it actually, what I find and what the yoga tradition says is that it brings energy up to our already racy, scattered, overthinking mind. And so today's practice, we're gonna work with back bends, but without looking up. So it actually asks us to do an energetic lock we call Jalandhara Bandha. So this catching of energy at the collarbones. Exhale, go ahead and bring the hands back through cactus, and then lower down, so that we're keeping the energy right here so that you can feel that vitality for your day. In mountain pose, be at the top of your mat. We're gonna work through a variation of Surya Namaskar B, so Sun B. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, going down through chair pose, and then all the way, extend the legs straight into Uttanasana. Inhale, take a halfway lift, roll the shoulders back without looking up. That might be your challenge today. Exhale, plant the palms, step the legs back. For this first variation, drop down to the knees and bend the elbows to lower all the way down to the floor, tops of feet to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose, just like we practiced with that long inhale. Exhale, lower down, tuck your toes, move through high plank, press back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bend the knees, step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose, bend knees, Utkatasana. Gaze is forward. Exhale, stand tall, lower your arms down. Feel prana, energy moving through your whole body. So another way we can amplify our practice, this is a little bit more of an advanced practice known as Uddiyana Bandha. It's an energetic lock that now happens at the abdominal center, and it's done after your exhalation. So it's really advanced practice to do it longer as you begin to have your breath retentions be able to be longer. So what we will do today is we'll take the breath out completely in this position with the hands on the thighs. You'll hold your breath out, so just watch for a moment. With the breath held out, chin to the chest, you'll suck your navel in and up. And that scooping position helps to release serotonin in the body, our feel-good hormone. And then when you need to, you release the belly, stand up tall, take a moment. We'll take a couple of rounds like that. If you are on your cycle or you're pregnant, we want to skip this one, but you can still follow along with the breath hold without doing that energetic lock. It's a good one. It's like a little shot of espresso, trust me. And for this, maybe you want to return to this class to really perfect it and get yourself to a place where you can hold that energetic lock longer and longer. Let's begin. Hands to the thighs. Deep breath in, long spine. All together, exhale, fold forward, blast the breath out, just like we did in the beginning. Hold the breath out, straighten the arms, tuck the chin, suck the navel in and up. Release the belly, deep breath in. So just a short amount of time, exhale, bend elbows. Hold the breath out, so no breath. Straighten the elbows, tuck the chin, suck the navel in and up for the energetic lock. Calm mind, stay centered. Release the belly, lift the chin, deep breath in. It's a lot, I know. Let's try one more. Try to find your edge this time. Hold it as long as you possibly can. Straighten the arms, tuck the chin, suck the navel in and up. Hold, 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 hold. You've got this. You're in control. When you need to, release the belly, let the chins rise to stand, and just take a moment, feel that sensitivity to your life force energy pulsing through your body. Ooh, waking it up. Let's flow through that energy, moving it throughout the body with another round of Sun B. Deep breath in, chair pose, hands overhead, bend knees. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, straighten the legs. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, crown of the head to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, shift forward, bend elbows for Chaturanga Dandasana, this time hovering. Inhale, scoop the chest forward, upward facing dog. If that was too hard, you can always lower all the way down to the belly and take that baby cobra like we began with. Exhale, down dog. Go ahead and step the right leg through the hands. Come onto high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead, back leg straight, front leg is bent. Take a moment here, exhale, ground yourself, long spine. Deep breath in, go ahead and bend your elbows. Exhale, extend the arms straight, bend the back knee to hover. 2 more like that. Inhale for 8 counts, straighten your back leg. Build your breath, build your energy. Exhale, bend the back knee, reach the arms back up overhead. 1 more, see if you can find that 8 count inhalation, bright, enthusiastic. Exhale, bend the back knee. Deep breath in, re-straighten the back leg, rise. Exhale, fold forward, plant the palms, step back through plank, shift forward, Chaturanga Dandasana, or your vinyasa of choice. Inhale, back bend without taking the chin up. Exhale, downward facing dog, other side, left leg steps through. Balancing on the back right ball of your foot, rise up to high crescent lunge. Exhale, stay here, relax your shoulders, long neck. Deep breath in, cactus the arms, pry the chest open, bring the energy right to flood into your heart. Exhale, bend the back knee. So these deep breaths in are gonna really help amplify your energy today. So don't hold your breath. Find that fluid movement, bend the back leg as you exhale. 1 more deep breath in. Oh yeah, feeling it now. Exhale, bend the back leg, extend the fingertips up to the sky. Inhale, re-straighten the leg. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, move through your vinyasa. Keeping that energy built in your spine. Feel that vitality, that sense of recharging your battery. Take 3 deep breaths here in downward facing dog. Always using your breath as your guide. If you're ever holding your breath in your yoga practice, you're going too hard, you're pushing too much. We're losing the goal, the value of what we can do on the mat in order to take away the most that we can when we step off of it. Towards the end of your next exhale, bend your knees, step hop or float to the top. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Deep breath in, chair pose, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, rise to stand. Pause, take a moment, close your eyes, feel into your fingertips, the edges of your body. Start to sensitize to your prana. Feel that you can expand beyond your physical body. And that is how we illuminate our whole being. All right, let's take it one more round. Inhale, arms up, bend knees, chair pose. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, step back, shift forward, take your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. This time, right leg steps through, left knee drops down to the back of your mat, coming into a low lunge or Anjaneyasana. Rise up, hands to the top of your right thigh. Take the left hand down. Inhale, rise the left hand all the way up, and exhale, lower. Let's work with a breath retention. So inhale, arm up for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the breath in for 2. Exhale, lower to 4. Feel free to stay right there. We have 2 more. Option to add the right arm in as well. So inhale, sweep the arms over. Head, hold the breath in. So breath retention, known as Antara Kumbhaka, exhale, lower the arms down, is another way to amplify your energy. Just giving yourself that morning boost. One more, inhale, arms up. Hold the breath in, lock it into your chest so we're not looking up, chin lock. Exhale, go ahead and lower down, well done. Tuck the toes, step back, downward facing dog. Take one full breath here. Just notice how you feel. Keep the spine long, look between your feet. Take one more deep breath in. Towards the end of your next exhalation, step your left knee towards your heart through your hands. Slide the hips down. So ensuring that your alignment is knee over ankle, back knee down, and then both hands to the top of your left thigh. Feel that deep stretch up for the front of the hip flexor. It's gonna really help us for a peak pose. Taking the right hand up overhead, find your deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Add in that breath retention. Build the energy, build your breath. Take it in. Lock it in. And then exhale, lower down. Let's add the left arm in if you would like, taking both arms up overhead with inhalation. Hold for 2 at the top. Exhale to 4. Take yourself through one more round. And if you're finding that these long inhalations and breath holds are a little difficult, sometimes that can relate to our ability to take in life, to receive. So just maybe be aware of that. If you need support and you're always doing things on your own, inhale, arms up. Maybe this is your sign that it's time to say yes, that you can get help, and that doesn't make you any less powerful. Let's go through a vinyasa. Step back to plank, bend elbows, lower down. Inhale, open your heart without lifting the chin. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here, in and out, without too much added adjustment. Let yourself feel the spine nice and illuminated, like you have this tube from the base of your spine to the crown of your head, and it is lit up with this energy that is just pulsating through you. Go ahead and inhale, shift forward to high plank. Bring the left hand under your nose, slide on the edge of your left foot. We're coming into Vashisthasana, side plank, right hand up overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale, stay there. Continue to push through the floor and maybe stretch the right hand overhead, bicep by ear. Feel the length of the body. So laterals and back bends, they're the medicine to boost the energy without taking the mind with it. We want to keep our mind nice and calm as we build this energy through the body. Oh yeah. That's right, let's come back to center. If you lost your balance like me, that's okay. I'll show you modification on the other side. So right hand down under the nose, either stacking the hips. If that feels like too much today, you can separate the feet. You can also come back to where we began in that modified side plank. And you could simply lower both knees down. So find the variation that works for you today. Take another 2 breaths here, solid in the body. And if you want to take the arm overhead to really feel that oppositional pull, you can. Let's come back to center, deep breath in. And go ahead and take yourself through your vinyasa, bend the elbows. Inhale, shift forward. Back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. So one more deep breath in here. Maybe already starting to feel your mood shift into more readiness, more capability for your day. And go ahead and inhale, lower your knees down. Cross at the ankles so that you can come to lay down on your back. So bend your knees, soles of the feet to the floor. Roll your shoulders back and down. Fingertips can almost tickle the backs of your heels. So of course we're working the breath as we move dynamically. So inhale, lift your hips up, sweep your arms up overhead, all the way up. So the chest and the chin meet. That's already an automatic Jalandhara Bandha. Exhale, lower the hands and the hips down. Let's work with that breath count again. So inhale, rise up for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, take it to 5. Continuing to build your breath. So if I was to watch you do this, I would know how long you're exhaling by how slow or fast you're moving. Inhale, 6 counts. So really milk out the breath. Let that be your invitation to invite more energy, more prana into your body. 2 more like that. Inhale, see if you can manage 7 counts and then 8 counts. And when I first started practicing, that was almost impossible for me to breathe in for that long. And so feel that you have permission to do this practice over and over again. I like to actually do the same exact practice for 40 days in a row to really embody it and to notice how it makes me feel even through the waves of life. Keep your arms down for this next one. Hips come up. Roll your shoulders under your back. And if you have the capacity in your shoulders and that flexibility, you can interlace the fingers underneath you. Press the triceps into the floor. If that's not available, go ahead and just palms down to the floor, triceps into the ground still. All right, we're gonna hold this for 5 breaths. So already start to get yourself ready. You've got the strength, you've got the mental focus, energy is there. Find a full exhalation as you keep the hips lifted. Inhale for that 6 count. Hold the breath in for 2. Exhale to 4. Keep the hips lifted. 4 more like that. Full breath in, sensing prana moving all the way up to your heart. Hold the breath in for 2 counts. There's no thought, just this pulsation of light in your chest. Exhale, let it go. Feel the glutes, the backs of the legs really switched on. And take yourself through 3 more like that. And if doing 3 more on your own feels impossible today, know again that this is a practice. So feel free to build up towards this capacity. You have 1 more. Focus on the chest, all of that light there. And then release the hands on your next exhale, lower your hips down. Palms face up, just take a moment to feel a little more sparkly, that radiance coming from within. All right, we're gonna move into our peak pose today. So we're working with wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. If that's not in your practice, you can take bridge again, just like we did. If we're moving into wheel, go ahead and follow along with me. We'll take the palms, bring them to the floor, fingertips face your heels. You'll press yourself up, so just watch once if wheel is new to you so that you don't hurt your neck by cranking it and looking at me. So you'll first press yourself up just to come to the top of the head. Then from there, you'll get yourself super ready to press yourself up, bringing your heart and your chest towards the sky. So get ready with me. So with your hands onto the floor, elbows point to the sky, lift yourself up by pushing down through the legs, just like we did in bridge. Come up onto the crown of the head. Then use the full force of the strength of your arms and your legs to press your heart towards the sky. And then you can continue to just look straight back, find a nice smooth breath. If you have more openness in the shoulders, you could press forward, you can extend the legs straight, maybe even bring the feet together. Maybe 10 years ago I had that, but not today. So we're just holding, continuing to breathe nice and smooth. See if you can take 2 more full breaths. If you're holding bridge, that is great as well. And then towards your next exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, lower down at the back, nape of your neck. Bring your arms down by your side, but do not move your knees. Just take a moment there with the spine long. And before we take a forward fold to counter that pose, we're just finding an extension. So bringing the legs up to the sky in an L shape. Inhale, take your arms all the way up overhead. And then stay there as you exhale. Again, deep breath in. Maybe it's about 6 counts. Relax your shoulders, neck long. Exhale for 6 counts. We'll work with the breath retention again, kumbhaka. So inhale for 6, smooth breath in through your nose. Hold the breath in for 4. Awareness at your heart, bright and illuminated. Exhale for 6. Draw the navel back. Keep the body nice and steady and strong. Nice and still. Again, like that, inhale 6 counts. Hold the breath in for 4. Exhale out for 6. You might feel this is different than how you normally practice yoga. The breath is so powerful. Take yourself through 2 more like that. Shape your breath, shape your life. Continue to draw this energy into you. Let it go. Take yourself through 1 more. Really nice job. Go ahead and gently bend the knees and just bring your arms out to a T shape. Let the knees fall over to the left. Taking a supine twist. You can gaze over to the right. Bring your left hand outside of the right leg. That'll feel really nice on your spine after all the effort through the back bends that you did. Just let yourself start to receive all the benefits of your practice of showing up, taking time, turning discipline into devotion. You do this because you love yourself so much that you are willing to take the time, the energy, the focus that it requires to stay here with me. Stay here with you and really look at all that's going on within and know that whatever you're feeling today, that it all belongs. It all belongs. You don't have to keep up with positive thoughts every moment of the day, but just as you move your body and shift your energy, start to have that natural inclination of inner peace beginning to unfold. Come back to center. Draw your knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, and then go ahead and circle your knees one direction to massage the lower back on the floor, and then the other direction. And then you could stay right here. You can take happy baby, or you can press yourself up to take a plow pose to really just bring back that length of your spine after all the back bending that we did today to bring in more energy, more light, more life force. If there's anything else that you need in order to feel at rest in Shavasana, take that. Intuitively listen to your own body, because you know you way better than I ever will. And then when you're ready, begin to let yourself relax into Shavasana. So legs open up wide. Bring your arms out to the sides, maybe a little further away from your body than you normally would. Palms face up. Feel free to prop a bolster under your knees if you have a sensitive back. Open up your shoulders so that the heart is open. And I'd like you to just rest here in Shavasana and really prioritize these last 2 minutes of our practice together, as they're what really are the container in keeping you solid and bright through your day. So now begin to breathe into your belly. So diaphragmatic breathing. We worked with the sympathetic nervous system, and now just to close off, rested and relaxed, we'll shift in the parasympathetic nervous system. So take about 10 belly breaths. Inhale, belly will rise. Exhale, belly falls. And as you inhale, just sense this lightness, vitality, energy moving towards your heart, and exhale, letting everything go as you feel just completely clear. And take a couple more breaths like that. And become aware of all 5 of your senses. So just notice what you feel on your skin, maybe your temperature. Notice what you smell, what you taste. Maybe you want to swallow and relax your jaw and your throat. Notice the sounds around you, even my voice. Even if your eyes are closed, notice what you see behind your closed eyes. And know that all of your senses are a big part of how you collect and contain your energy. And so as you move through the rest of your day, be very mindful of the way you are dispersing your energy and what you're allowing yourself to be surrounded by, to look at, to see, to feel, to hear. And the more that you're able to be in nature, to move, to be around people that support you and see your light, the more energy that you'll continue to build and contain. So just taking the last few breaths here, inhale and sense that you're drawing white light, energy, prana, in towards your heart, towards your spine, and exhale that you're diffusing it out to every single cell. Take about 4 more breaths like that. Inhale, drawing in through the 5 senses, through your head, through your brain, all the way to your heart, your spine. Exhale, it expands all the way out, even around you, filling up your whole auric space. Take a couple more like that on your own. And just go ahead and let go of that conscious shaping of your breath and rest in this place where your whole being is being bathed in this white light of healing, energized prana. And let that nourish you from the inside out so that you can move through the rest of your day feeling recharged and amplified from the body and the mind. Thank you for joining me here. For more episodes like this, you can join me, Nikki Nie, on Breathe Fitsugar. And remember to just keep breathing.